So how do we say this in a sentence? Wao walizuru Kenya. They visited Kenya. They visited Kenya. We don't know when they visited, but it passed. They visited Kenya. Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. And today we want to give a shout out to one of us who requested that we do a video on how to make sentences. And that's exactly what we are going to do today. Swahili sentence construction. But before we get to that, if you have been here before, you guys are loved. And if you are new here, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, click this red subscribe button and join the class. My name is Millie, and let's dive right in. And I'm going to try and explain in a way to make sure that all of us here be able to construct sentences on our own. So to construct a Swahili sentence, you need 4 things. The first one is a personal pronoun. Don't worry about these terms. We are going to explain them until we understand. Personal pronouns are words which we can use to refer to people without having to mention their names. Then we have subject prefix. In Swahili, these are words which go hand in hand with the personal pronouns in order to bring out the real meaning of the sentence. And then the third thing that you need is tenses. And the tenses we are going to talk about today, we have past tense, present tense, and then future tense. So past tense in Kiswahili, we say wakati uliopita. Present tense, we say wakati uliopo. Wakati uliopo. And then the future tense, we say wakati ujao. Wakati ujao. Maybe tomorrow, next week, or next year. That is wakati ujao. And then the last thing that you need to make your sentence complete is a verb. These are doing words, a verb. For example, walking, eating, running. Those are the verbs. Okay, now we start one by one. Under personal pronouns, we have mimi. Mimi to mean I. And then wewe. Yes, wewe, you. The third one is yeye. That one, excluding me and you. Yeye. Yeye represents either he or she. We say yeye in Swahili. Then the next one we have sisi, the plural form of mimi. Sisi is we. The next one we have is nyinyi. You and other people, excluding me. So you all, nyinyi. And the last personal pronoun we will talk about is wao. Wao. They. A group of people excluding me and you. They. Wao. Alright, so those are the personal pronouns we will deal with. And then you remember our next thing that we needed in our sentences is the subject prefix. Subject prefix that goes hand in hand with a specific personal pronoun when you are making a sentence. I hope I'm being clear here. And the subject prefix that we are going to talk about are ni, u, a, tu, and wa. When you're talking about personal pronoun mimi, it goes hand in hand with the prefix ni. Mimi, ni. When you're talking about the personal pronoun wewe, it goes hand in hand with the prefix u. Wewe, u. You get? And then when you're talking about personal pronoun yeye, it goes hand in hand with the prefix a. Yeye, a. Then we come to personal pronoun sisi. We say sisi tu. Goes with the prefix tu. Then we get to personal pronoun nyinyi. Goes in hand with prefix Nyinyi, Then you add. And then the personal pronoun wao goes with the prefix wa. wao, wa. All right? So we have covered the part of the personal pronoun. We know the personal pronouns we are going to be using, and then the prefix that we are going to use. So we have the tenses. In Swahili, first tense is represented with the word li, li. Present tense is represented with the word na. And the future tense, wakati ujao, represented with ta. I hope you are not lost. In case there is anything that you are not understanding, please let me get to know in the comment section. And if you are getting something from this video, make sure that you give it a like. And the most interesting part is this coming one. Now, how to construct the sentences. Because we have our pronouns, we have our prefix, and we have our tenses. So it's just a matter of fixing the verb. And our sentence is complete. Wow. So let's go. We shall construct sentences with all the tenses. Our sentence number 1. Mimi nilikula vizuri. Mimi nilikula vizuri. So, mimi, the word mimi is our personal pronoun. Mimi. The ni is the prefix, which we say goes hand in hand with the personal pronoun mimi. Yes? Li represents past tense. Li, past tense. Kula is our verb to mean eat. So mimi nilikula vizuri. I ate well. If you want to say this in present tense, we say mimi ninakula vizuri. As you have noticed, the only thing which has changed is the na in between our prefix and the verb. Ninakula vizuri. I am eating well. Na is the present tense. Mimi ninakula vizuri right now. And if we want to say this in future tense, wakati ujao, we say mimi nitakula vizuri. Mimi nitakula vizuri. The only thing which has changed is ta, which represents future tense. You get? So we say, mimi nitakula vizuri. I will eat well. In future, ta, future. In future, we use ta. All right? That's great. So that part is done. We are getting to our second part, which we are going to use the personal pronoun wewe, and then the prefix u, and then we add our tenses and our verb. So our sentence here will be wewe ulifunza vizuri. You taught well. So wewe is our pronoun. U that you see here is our prefix that goes with pronoun wewe, you. Li is for the past tense. Represents past tense. Ulifunza. Maybe yesterday or some hours back, and then last week. Past tense. Ulifunza vizuri. Funza is our verb to mean teach. Vizuri means well. So there you go. Wewe ulifunza vizuri. If we want to say this in present tense, we say wewe unafunza vizuri. Wewe unafunza vizuri. And then when we want to say this in future tense, we say, guess, give it a guess. We say, good. We just replace the na in the sentence with ta. So we say, wewe utafunza vizuri. Wewe utafunza vizuri. You will teach well. Is that clear? Let's move to our next part, where we are going to use the pronoun yeye. As we said, yeye represents both he or she. So whether it's a man or it's a lady, we say yeye. So let's try this. Yeye aliruka. Yeye aliruka. He jumped or she jumped. He or she jumped. Yesterday, last week, last year. It's past tense. So yeye is the pronoun. A is the prefix. Li represents past tense. Ruka is the verb, jump. For present tense, we replace li with na. So we say yeye anaruka right now. He is jumping. He or she is jumping. And then in future tense, we say yeye ataruka. Yeye ataruka. He or she will jump. Yay! I'm so happy things are going well, and I know that we are understanding. If you're not understanding, please let me know in the comment section. Let's know how to make sentences, right? Our next pronoun is sisi, which means we. Goes hand in hand with the prefix to, and then our verb is soma, which means read. Let's make our sentence. Sisi tulisoma. Sisi tulisoma. We read. We read. Yesterday, last week, we read. Tulisoma. Sisi is our pronoun. Tu is our prefix that goes hand in hand with sisi. So how do we say this in present tense? We say sisi tunasoma. Right now, we are reading. Sisi tunasoma. So in future tense, we say sisi tutasoma. We shall read. Next week, next month, next year, we shall read. Sisi tutasoma. Are we there? You see? This is how simple it is to make Swahili sentences. So we get to nyinyi, you all, excluding me, nyinyi. Our prefix that goes with the pronoun nyinyi is And then we will have our verb, which is imba, to mean sing. So let's go. Nyinyi mliimba. You sang. You all sang. Nyinyi mliimba. In present tense we say nyinyi mtaimba. Oh no. Nyinyi mnaimba. Right now you are singing. Nyinyi mnaimba. So nyinyi is our pronoun, is our prefix, and then na is our present tense. Imba is the verb. Nyinyi mnaimba. You are singing. Nyinyi mnaimba. The future tense we say nyinyi mtaimba. Nyinyi mtaimba. You will sing. So we are getting there, and our very last verb is wow, they. We say this one excludes me and you. That group, they, goes with the prefix wa. And then our verb here is zuru. Then we fix in our tenses, li, na, and ta. So how do we say this in a sentence? Wao walizuru Kenya. They visited Kenya. They visited Kenya. We don't know when they visited, but it passed. They visited Kenya. Zuru is visit. And then the beautiful country, Kenya. Walizuru Kenya. How do we say this in present tense? We say wao wanazuru Kenya. They are visiting Kenya right now. Wao wanazuru Kenya. They are visiting Kenya. In future tense, we say wao watazuru Kenya. You can see we are just replacing the na for present tense with ta for future tense. So we say wao watazuru Kenya. They will visit Kenya in future. So that's how simple it is to construct a Swahili sentence. We can do this only by doing more and more practice, and we can play around with different verbs using the same pronouns, the same prefix, and then the same tenses. You just change the verb and you make your sentence. That's it. So today we have an assignment. Let's see who can do better in sentence construction in the comment section. Use the pronoun mimi, and then use the prefix which goes with it, ni, and then our verb is kula, which means eat. And then you add the tenses, past, present, and future. Thank you for watching, and now you are free to come and visit Kenya anytime, since you can construct your own sentences. And if you missed our video on Swahili travel phrases, please make sure you click here and go through them. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Mwah.